lovely Aquarians. Hope you're doing well out there. This is your reading for the new moon in Pisces on the 2nd of March. Coming up soon, we're doing a shortened Celtic cross today. So let's see, we'll get the cards coming out face down and then we'll go through and clarify. So let's see what we've got for you today, Aquarius. What are the cards speaking of? There seems to be a theme of really working with this new moon, really working with it in terms of planting of seeds and synchronicities and coincidences appearing, which is kind of nice. So let's see. Wow, we come out in some ways with you, Aquarius, like a air sign embodiment. We've got the Queen of Swords. What can you say about the Queen? I mean, discernment at its height, clarity, seeing very clearly, and seeing very clearly what the road is forward, seeing very clearly where we're going, seeing very clearly what new things we're going to create. Crossed by the Fool. This is a whole new period for you with the Fool, fresh, maybe a shift in perspective, maybe approaching things in a more precise, clear, acute sort of manner, you know. You know, the idea of the fresh start, the new growth with the Fool. It doesn't mean you have to toss your analytical abilities to the side or your critical abilities aside. Your clarity, it doesn't mean you just throw everything up into the universe, you know, on this new journey. You're certainly not, Aquarius, at this time. The basis of this reading is some kind of, let's just have a look and see what is around on this table. I do see this, there's some kind of romantic, there could be, remember these are really general readings, there could be some relationship thing going on here or whatever. But anyway, we'll go through and clarify. Okay, so new beginnings with great levels of clarity here. The basis of this is some kind of integration of aspects of your own personality, or in fact, in a literal sense, it could be because of someone else, or there is someone else involved here as a choice for you. This is a choice to enter a relationship, a choice to synthesize or integrate some dualistic factors of your own nature, Aquarius. Interesting. As I said, we will clarify. Recent past, we have a wonderful card of balance, largely. Personal congruency, balance. Also generosity here. We've got the 6 of discs. This is a beautiful card. Love it. And it's a wheel. There's flow in this, you know. There's a wheel upon star wheel. There's a flow in this. It is the flow of coin, but it is generosity, I would say, and not necessarily just in coin. It's, you know, coming from the heart. So this seems to be reverberating. It's certainly flicking switches. I do see it as sort of quite reactive reactions coming back to you, or that it's spurred you into a kind of quite passionate movement towards something that you feel quite strongly about. Now, this could be a person, it could be aspects of yourself, it could be another person, but what it is a very impulsive, reactive energy that's operating at the moment. whether this is you charging towards this thing that you're really fired up about, or that something is coming back to you. Someone else is fired up and it's directed at you. I just hear that really taken with your generosity. Taken with your generosity, someone is. It could be, there could be a kind of romantic element to this reading, someone in your life. Remember, check out your other signs, your ascendant, Venus, Jupiter, and the moon, Aquarius, to get a better overview here. Moving forward, we've got yet another 6. We've got 3 6s on the table. Very, very balanced. We have the 6 of Swords. Look, this is mental peace. It's a level of peace. It's that you've allowed yourself to be in a very in a really conducive environment, a really simpatico connection with someone. I feel here simpatico meaning sort of very counterpart like, very fitting together like is what I get. 6 of Swords, often literally moving to a calmer place. Because it's a sword, it is about the mind. We're feeling that we're in a calmer place, Aquarius. Because of that, possibly, we feel that we can offer not necessarily more, but in a strategic way, or maybe strategic's not the right word, but we have the fast-moving Knight of Cups making this offering. I do feel like you've got a lot more room mentally and emotionally, actually. More understanding or clarity emotionally, more room mentally in order to offer your cup. I do see it in that way. So anyway, let's have a look. So this Fool, let's have a look at the Fool, please, for Aquarius at this time. Too many, far too many. Oh. Well, actually, it's not that too many. We've got three cards, yeah. Interesting. So we're looking at the Fool, which is the central point, crossing the Queen of Swords. Clarify the Fool. Queen of Swords. There's something about this discerning Queen, that being you, which has enabled you to, you're so well in tune with your energetic input and output. I mean, this is quite mastery-like. We get the 6 of Discs again. We get the Ace of Wands, this vital primal force. Look, it's either you operating as you do. You're almost generating. You're able to generate this. You've taken it on. But I do get a sense that there are other people here. Let's have a look at the Lovers. Oh. Let's have a look at the Lovers, please. The Lovers. Oh, God. What have we got? Okay. Can we have one more card, please? We get the Page of Pentacles. Very earthy, very stable. Maybe this is something you've managed to, not that you're not stable or whatever, but there's an integration here. Or is this someone? Page of Pentacles. Can we have another card, please? There is something about energetics and what has gone on in the past, what you've invested in the past. We have the 7, a card of assessment. I do think you've managed to integrate some what seem to be dualities within yourself for some of you out there. Can we look at this Knight of... Actually, can we look at the 6 of Discs in the recent past, but it's actually in the present? What do we get? Another 6. You know, 6 is the point of beauty, harmony, balance on the tree of life. It's where the sun is, Aquarius. We get the 6 of Wands, a card of victory to clarify the 6 of Discs, which has appeared twice. Been recognised, been seen. Your value has been seen as a individual. Knight of Wands. This is pretty full on. Knight of Wands for Aquarius, please. It's someone that it's someone that's returned or is, I mean, I'm speaking literally here. We see this impulsive character. Someone returns from the past, or we still, look, it's another 6. This reading is just full of 6s. It's full of 6s, which I always think is a wonderful, wonderful sign. 6 of Cups, giving unconditionally, without obligation. It is giving for the sheer joy of giving. Emotional offerings. It's something that you're receiving. It's something someone else is receiving also in your life. I do see this, Aquarius. It's a really pretty sort of, for want of a better term, a really loved up reading. 6 of Swords, please. 6 of Swords. And the Knight of Cups. We have 6 of Swords, we have the Emperor. You're in a very, very strong position here moving forward. And I do think that possibly, oh my gosh, possibly someone is seeing you, or you're not performing the role, but someone is seeing you as a guiding figure, as a mentor, as a sort of possibly a fathering, I was going to say a fathering figure, and the High Priestess comes out as well as the Emperor with that 6 of Swords. Interesting stuff, Aquarius. It seems that in one aspect of this position moving forward is that as you found your own place of peace in your mind, in your situation, whatever it's been, oh God, I've just lost it, but there's someone else involved here, I guess is what I'm trying to say. The High Priestess is about really following our intuitive guidance. We have had a lot of time here to figure out what's mind yabba and what's our sort of higher guidance, I guess, for want of a better term. Can we look at the Knight of Cups, please, for Aquarius? Yeah, there's some fundamental truth and insight that you have, whether it's just organically happened, you have been infused with. You've been infused with. Here we have the Ace of Swords. This is a really interesting reading. True to the heart. a level of great balance and equanimity in the mind and the heart here, Aquarius. It's really beautiful. Let's just get a Harlequin and Star. A couple of cards from Harlequin and Stars for beautiful Aquarians out there. Yeah. Oh, wow. So we have engaged strategy with an open heart. This reading is all about that. This is what you've been doing, Aquarius. And then the door of value you have opened. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Good work, Aquarius. I wish I was an Aquarius today. On that note, take good care. We'll see you next time.